If you're being paid less than 100,000 Kenya shillings, chances are you never get the right opportunity to invest. Or if the right opportunity to invest comes, you don't have the right amount of money to invest. And this is what you should do instead. So I was reading this book called The Richest Man in Babylon, and I came across a very nice concept to help us save money and also to invest. So the concept was is you should pay yourself first. And I have come across this concept in other financial books, and I think it's a very good concept. So what does paying yourself even means? Paying yourself means you have some money working for you. And by this I mean, for example, before even we get there, let's discuss. When you receive your salary or when you receive your income, you prioritize everyone else, everything else except yourself. So you prioritize paying the bills such as rent, takataka, maji, and all these other things, and you forget yourself. And you're the one who was working so hard to get this money. Why don't you set aside some cash so that it can work for you? And this is what they recommend. They recommend you set aside 10% of what you earn, and that money should go to an investment account. And I know sometimes if you're being paid like 10,000 Kenya shillings, 10% or even getting money to invest it's not there. Getting money to invest in the right opportunity, it's not there, because I mean, where are you investing 1,000 Kenya shillings? So this is what you should do. At the end of every month, for example, you're being paid 10,000 Kenya shillings, set aside 1,000 Kenya shillings for paying yourself. And do this as soon as you receive that cash. Prioritize yourself. Do it as soon as you receive that cash, because I mean, it's only justice for us to pay ourselves first, because we have worked so hard for that money. So if you're being paid 30,000 Kenya shillings, you set aside 3,000 Kenya shillings. If you're being paid 100,000 Kenya shillings, you set aside 10,000 Kenya shillings. And I would recommend we put this money in a money market fund. Number one, because money market fund do compound interest, and that means that your money will be earning some interest while you're waiting for the right opportunity to invest. So they do 9 or 10% interest rate, and they do compounding. Compounding means that when you put 1,000 Kenya shillings in your money market fund, and then at the end of the month, I'm just giving an example, you get 100 bob on top as interest. So the next month, they are going to calculate your interest using 1,100, okay? The other month, if you get now, if they do their interest rate, you get like another 100. Your interest for the other month will be calculated using 1,200. And remember, because you're topping up at the end of every month, then this amount continues growing. That means if you had two accounts, one in the bank for a savings account in a bank, and the other one in money market fund, same amount, same interest rate, over time your money market fund will have grown more than the bank savings account. So that's the good thing with it. So, and remember, this money is for investment opportunity. This is not your emergency fund. This is for your investment opportunity. So what you're going to do, you let the money to keep growing there until you find the right opportunity to invest. For example, early this year, at the beginning of this year, there was an infrastructure bond that was floated. And this bond, the minimum amount you could invest was 100,000 Kenya shillings. Tell me, if you're being paid less than 100,000 Kenya shillings and you're not accumulating any amount of money anywhere, where are you going to get 100,000 Kenya shillings as the minimum amount of investment? This is what I'm talking about. You have the right opportunity, but you don't have the right amount of money. So if you set aside that amount of money at the end of every month, as a pay to yourself. When the right opportunity comes, you'll have the right amount of money to invest. So this is what I recommend. So from the beginning of the end of this month, when you get your pay, start paying yourself first. Don't prioritize other people and forget yourself. Don't prioritize other bills and forget yourself. And it's so true. If, for example, today I got paid and then I didn't pay the rent, the landlord hatanieka, he will come to ask for his money. But we don't do the same for ourselves, and that's why we should pay ourselves first before everything else. Now, landlord, if I didn't pay at the beginning of the month, landlord akikuja, I'll do anything to make sure that they get their pay, they get the rent. We should take our paying ourselves first as serious as that, because that is now your job and that money should be working for you. Okay, so make sure to do that. Let's grow together and give us your experiences of how you have been saving your money. And again, this is not the emergency fund. This is money for working for yourself. Okay, and unless you have sijui emergency gani for you to withdraw that money, don't steal from yourself, because that is basically stealing from yourself. Don't rob yourself. Okay, let that money accumulate there and invest in the right opportunity. So thank you so much. Follow for more. Let's keep growing together. All right.